This is my ECX Ruckus. Went to the local hobby store recently to buy a two-wheel drive short course truck, and I had my choice between the ECX Torment and a Traxxas Slash. The price difference was this was $169 plus tax. The Traxxas Slash was like $229 plus tax. I decided for the ECX Torment. However, when I was in the store, they had one Torment left, and they had a bunch of ECX Ruckus. So when I was in there was a dude ahead of me looking to buy the same truck. He bought the last Torment, which is ECX's version of a two-wheel drive stadium truck. So I did a quick inspection, realized they are the exact same truck with a different body, different rims and tires. So I bought the Ruckus, and then I went and picked out what I thought was the coolest Traxxas Slash lid, which for me is the number 25 Gunk sponsored truck. And all I had to do was drill a couple of different holes in the front. The back lined up absolutely flawlessly, and I was able to get it to fit with the Torment Slash Ruckus with the Slash lid on it. The bumper fits underneath the front grille, whereas on the on the Slash, the bumper sticks out in front. So I kind of like that. It gives it a little sleeker, smoother look when it's driving around. So this truck came with a 2-cell setup and a brushed setup. So I changed it over to the Sidewinder 3, and then I put the Dynamite 3150 kilovolt 5mm shaft brushless motor on it, and I'm running a 4100, I think a 40 constant 3-cell. Right now it's charging. One drawback from this motor and the Sidewinder is that the motor wires don't quite reach the speed control where it sits stock, and I didn't want to mount it back there or over here. So I made these little extensions, as you can see. I made 3 of these, shrink wrapped them nicely, and I'm currently running it with no fans because this is a waterproof setup. You know, the servo is covered by this waterproof cover. This is waterproof. The motor is waterproof. So I don't want to have to mess with having to take a fan on and off. And right now I live in Las Vegas, and today it's about 110 degrees out. I'm about to take it for a drive. The speed control, when I hit it with the temp gun, the laser thermometer, tends to stay around 120. The motor will get up to about 140, 150, probably because of the extensions. I know that the longer the motor wires you make, the hotter the car will run, but so I just shut it off after 10 minutes of running it, let it cool off a little bit, and continue running it. But for the rest of the year, I don't expect any issues whatsoever. I believe I'm running 48 pitch. I wanted to change over to 32. I usually do that anytime I'm running a 3-cell setup, but this seems to be working for now. Eventually I will change it over, or I'm going to chew up some gears. But I do have the metal spur and the metal pinion in there. As you can see, I have upgraded. Anytime you run a 3-cell combination, you are going to have to upgrade these axles. The plastic ones will not endure 3-cell. I went online and I bought Integy brand. I don't remember what they cost me off the top of my head, but these are Integy drive axles that are made for a Traxxas Slash. I thought I was going to have to drill them out and do a bunch of modification to get them to fit. Absolutely not the case. I know that there are other brands you can buy that will require heavy modification and drilling and this and that. Integy brand did not require, and I repeat, did not require any modification whatsoever. They bolted right on. They were the exact same size, attaching to the transmission. They fit right in. Couldn't have been any happier, and I'm very pleased with it. So That's a quick little overview of my Ruckus / Torment conversion stadium truck. You see I do have the Traxxas / short course truck tires and rims on them. Those bolted up just nicely. I did put some spacers on here though, as you can see in there. I don't remember what company I got them from. They probably have a 15mm spacer to make this truck have a little bit wider stance. Boy, do I love the way it handles, and highly recommend that. Anyhow, to be continued. I'm about to take it out to drive here in a little bit. Alright, this is my first action video of the ECX Ruckus / Torment 3-cell brushless conversion. Pretty damn fast. So the stock shocks on this ECX, kind of garbage the way they're set up. It's nice that they are capped, oil filled. They're plastic capped. That didn't seem to matter too much. I took them apart, put some 35 weight oil in them. That didn't seem to do the trick. The front springs are tighter than the rear. Rear springs are much softer. Maybe I should change those over. But what I did was got some automotive grade vacuum tube, and I cut like a 1/4-inch section and slid it right over the shock housing to work as a stopper. Seems to make it land way better, and it was way cheaper than buying aluminum upgraded shocks. You'll see when I jump it here how well it lands like a cat. Thing's awesome. instead of installing lights on this truck, I went to Walmart and bought some reflective tape in the RV automotive section, and so I put some reflective stickers in the shape of taillights in the back. And let's see if I can turn it around. See, I put some reflective stickers in the front, and then took a magic marker or Sharpie and made them look like headlights. But it's reflective, it seems to do the job. Let's go for a little ride. Let's see if we can't put this thing up in the dirt, the gravel. I didn't bring any ramps with me, so I'm gonna have to set it up there. Pretty fast. Gets away in a hurry if you want it to. I don't have a speedometer on this truck, but I'm guessing it probably does 55, 60 if I wanted to. All the time I've been filming this video,